Hello everyone, welcome to the first video of my channel, and what we'll be making here today is a delicious, easy to make, hearty chili on top of baked potatoes. And we're going to start by sauteing in a large pot 1 pound of ground beef. I like to use about 85% fat because I personally like, all of the flavor that comes with that, and I don't really mind there being a bit of a, higher fat content. It's all flavor, folks. But I'm going to periodically go ahead and give this a good stir every now and then, and this is on high heat. I wait about 3 minutes between stirs, and as you can see, we have the ground beef starting to cook. It's still a little bit raw around the edges, but it's looking good so far. And we are going to go ahead and prep our vegetables. I take a few minutes to chop half of a large onion. I went ahead and used a red onion, as well as 4 garlic cloves and 3 jalapenos. Now, checking on our beef after a few minutes, everything is looking good. We're going to go ahead and add our red onions. And I'm going to throw in about a tablespoon of kosher salt. And what this is going to do is it's going to help draw out all of the liquids within the onions. And give that a good stir and let that do its thing. So I have tried to avoid stirring it too much. I like to let the beef sit on the bottom and cook on that high heat with the onions. And as you can see, avoiding stirring it too often, it's going to allow it to get that really gorgeous brown color. And that is all flavor, folks. So as you can see, we have some nice coloring on it so far. The onions are translucent and it sounds and smells incredible. Alrighty, so now that our onions are translucent, we have some good color. Let's go ahead and throw in our jalapenos and our garlic. And go ahead and give that a really good stir. Alrighty, and now we're going to move on to the rest of our ingredients. And I'm showing you exactly what I have here. I tried to avoid getting everything that had salt added. As you can see, the black beans have no salt added. I recommend avoiding things that have salt added as much as possible. And we're going to start with the beans. I went ahead and I rinsed them off, let them drain into a little bowl, and I'm going ahead and adding those in now. I'm going to give that a quick stir. And then we're going to move on with our other ingredients. Throwing in that can of diced tomatoes with green chili. The green chili just adds even more flavor. Our can of tomato sauce. I also filled up that can of tomato sauce with some water, and I did put 1 can worth of water in there. And I am adding in 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke right here. Boop, just a little. And giving it a good stir. Smells so good. And I'm going to bring that up to a rolling boil. And as you can see, everything is cooking down. The jalapenos have started to lose some of their bright green color. And that's them, getting cooked into the sauce, releasing all of that delicious flavor. And they're not going to be as spicy anymore. They're going to turn more sweet. And we're going to let this slow cook on a low heat while we take care of our potatoes, and we're going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I am using russet potatoes today, and mine look pretty good. Only a few gross spots. One right there that you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and scrub these off as much as I can, rub them with a little oil, and cut off the tips that don't look very good. And we're going to go ahead and bake those for 45 minutes to an hour. And after that time, you can see that are all ready to go. Now let's check on this chili. it is smelling so incredible. I am starving at this point. We are still on that low heat. We've been on the low heat that entire time with the lid on. We're gonna go ahead and give it a quick stir. And at this point, we can go ahead and taste it to see if we want to add more salt. You know, we tried to avoid adding things that already had a lot of salt added because you can never take away salt. You can always add salt at the end though. So I went ahead and I used some beef bouillon because this adds salt, which is what I want. It needs a little more salt, but it also adds flavor, so always a good thing. And now we are going to let this just sit on the stove for a bit on a low heat, and let's talk toppings. So I really wanted some sour cream. I had already prepped some bacon bits, some freshly shredded cheddar cheese, green onion, and some sliced jalapenos. And you can just see the color, you can see the thickness. After this long and slow cook time, it is just so gorgeous, so thick. And at this point, we are ready to dish up. Can't wait. And there you have it, guys. That is how you make a super delicious, super easy beef and bean chili on top of a baked potato. And this was incredible, and I really hope you give it a try. Please go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you'd like. What's handy is you can save this video for later so that you can find it easily when you're ready to cook. And let me know in the comments down below what you like to put in your chili. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.